Oh, hey there. I act like I don't even know that you're there. Well, actually, I do know because I am ready to show you about my 28-liter backpack that I just got. This right here is my 35-liter Cotopaxi. I just ordered the 28-liter, and I want to show you all the features to see. I'm going to go through the process with you to see if it's something I'm going to keep for shorter trips. So let's get at it. Okay, guys, so if you've watched any of my other Cotopaxi videos, you know how much I'm in love with this backpack right here. This is a 35-liter. This has gone with me to more than 60 countries around the world. I'm a huge urban backpacker. I love traveling backpack only. When I travel months on end, this is all I take with me is this bag right here. This is it. This has all of my belongings. And I love that. I love the portability of that. I love only having a few things and just being able to pack your little bag and just go on to the next place, move from city to city. It's like my dream life. Honestly, I think it's so fun. I get so much excitement about it. I just love it. And this bag has allowed me to see so much of the world. I just love this bag so much. But I was wondering, so I'm the firm believer that whatever size bag you have, you will fill it. So the 35-liter, I was not going to go any bigger. I was not going to go to the 42-liter. It was about the same price. But for me, I was like, no, Amy, you can't do it because you will fill that bag. And then you're going to be like, I'll weigh back because it's just going to be too much. And so I try to be a minimalist packer. I'm working on it. I'm a recovering heavy packer. Like I used to carry so many bags with me, guys, years ago. I was the worst. I would just carry way too much stuff with me. I wanted options. I wanted all the clothing options. I wanted all the stuff. And then as time's gone by, I've realized that that isn't liberating. Travel is supposed to be something that's freeing and fun, and having all those things with you that you're dragging around for me is no longer liberating and freedom feeling. Like I don't feel freedom when I'm dragging all my stuff around. I don't want to leave it behind. So anyway, I know that for me, the size of bag that I have, I will fill it. So that's why I personally, for me, the 42-liter isn't going to work. I mean, I suppose if I was going for a really, really, really long trip and I needed lots and lots of gear, then maybe, but I think you have to check that bag. I'm also a carry-on only girl. Anyway, so my point in telling you all of that is to just give you a little bit about me, who I am, the countries I've been to. I've been all over geographic Europe. I've been to Egypt. I've been to the Middle East. I've been to India. I have plenty of plans to see the whole rest of the planet. And so just stay tuned because I'm going to show you all of that. I'm going to start producing all of my travel content that I've already been to those places and also my future trips. So just stay tuned. You're going to see it all. Don't worry. Anyway, let's get on with the show here, Amy. Okay, so the 35-liter, I was just curious, like what about the 28-liter? I mean, it's a little bit smaller. Would this be something that would be even better? I mean, I was just wondering. So I saw them on Amazon and I decided to purchase two. I've ordered two because this is the Del Dia version. Now, Cotopaxi actually has bags that you can just order that you're like, oh, I like the blue bag. I'll just order the blue bag. They have that option, but the Del Dia is really special. And let me tell you why I love the Del Dia. Two reasons. First of all, I love things to be, I mean, that's more than obvious that I love things to be unique because I carry around such a colorful pack, right? But this right here is a one of a kind. Nobody has this exact color combination for the Allpa 35-liter. No one has this exact one. This is mine. No one has the exact color combinations. And the reason why is because it's a Del Dia. With Del Dia, Cotopaxi actually allows their seamstresses to go to the piles of the scrap fabrics, the miscellaneous zippers, and all the different stuff. And they just get to select whatever they want. They get to make each bag unique. So they get to be like, okay, today I want to use this handle on this side. This color handle is going to be on this side. This brightly colored, multicolored is on the top. On the bottom, I have this color. See? Everything is different. If I were to have ordered another 35-liter, you would see that they're different in the Del Dias. Everyone is different. I love that. I love that I get unique, and the sweet seamstress that is making this gets to have a chance for creativity because their job could probably get pretty boring by just doing the same mundane tasks all the time, right? But if you give them an opportunity for creativity, I just think it's beautiful. I could go on and on why I think that. I love that. I love that. Love that. So that's why I ordered two, because you can see this is the 28-liter and they're different. See, they're both different. They're both the exact. I ordered them the exact time. They're both, since they're from the Del Dia line, they're both going to be a different color combination. So this has got the turquoise on the front. This has the orange. As you can see, like there's all the different features on the side that's different. Yeah, you can see they're different. I don't need to go on and on with all the differences in the colors, but they're fun. So you can say, well, this one has the pink. This one has the purple. That's yellow, green. This one has a purple And that might be what helps you decide. Ultimately, that is what caused me to decide on this one. I think I did order a couple at the same time as this one as well. And I chose the dark orange because I really loved that. Now with this one, I don't know which one I would choose because as you can see from this room, I love turquoise on my hands everywhere. I love turquoise. So this one's a strong contender, honestly. If I decide to keep the 28 liter, I really like this one a lot. It's got my dark orange right here, which I love. So this one could potentially be the one that I choose. But I just wanted to show you some of the features of this bag so that if you were interested in the 28 liter or the 35 liter, you kind of compare them. I'm doing the comparison for you. So you don't have to order both, or you don't have to, it just makes it a little bit easier to see a video on something like this. So let's get at it. First of all, let's look on the outside. We're just going to focus on the turquoise one for right now. We might open up the other one. Actually, the other one's already opened. So we'll focus on the turquoise on the outside, and then we'll show you the inside of this bag. So the outside of this bag, you have a small little pocket right here. The brand new 35 liters also have the same pocket. It's just bigger. Mine is an older version of the 35 liters, so I don't actually have this little pocket. But this pocket right here is standard amongst the 28 liters and the 35 liters, the old and the new. This one has got a little mesh pocket on the inside that you can put other items. What I do love about this 28 liter and the 35 liter, the new ones, the new editions have the 2 zipper pulls. Now, what's really good about whenever you have 2 zipper pulls is it allows you to lock it. So I have a cable lock. Let me see if I have it right here so I can show you. So with a cable lock, you can just buy a lock just like here. And what's good about this lock is it has many uses. I'm a firm believer in any item that I put in my backpack, I want it to have multiple uses for me, okay? So this I can use on the bag. I can also use it on a hostel locker. So it has at least those 2 purposes. So with this, if there's 2 zippers, you can actually just slide this right down in here and you can lock it. And if you just put it through the zippers, I mean, granted, someone can yank off the zipper or they can do whatever. I mean, that's a lot of effort. I mean, whatever. I'm not going to leave anything in this bag that's extremely valuable overnight, or I mean, if I leave the bag at the hostel. But see, now they can't open it because it's locked. Actually, I didn't lock it. Thanks for the demonstration. I didn't fully lock it, guys. That's why it came apart, because I wanted to be able to get it off. So anyway, you'll lock it and then you won't be able to get it open. You know how a lock works. I mean, come on, this is ridiculous. I don't need to be showing you this. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to show you that part. And then another feature, so it has a little pocket, the bigger pocket on the outside. This 28 liter also, oh, it doesn't have it. Interesting. No, it does. Oh, it does. Okay. It has the little side pocket for your water. Now, the water pocket is going to be more specific to the skinny bottles. I have the big Nalgene. I don't think it's going to work in here. I'd have to get a different water bottle unless I wanted to completely destroy this bag. I mean, I guess it does kind of work, but it's a fight. It's a fight to get that in there. I wouldn't want to stretch this all out because then it's not going to work for your skinny bottles. So it'll work perfect for a skinny water bottle. It's just not the bigger ones. So that's okay. If I'm traveling, maybe I upgrade my Nalgene to the skinny ones. It's fine. And I just use that one at home. So that's the outside of this 28 liter. Also, there is going to be a laptop sleeve. They have this on the 35 liter as well. So you've got this right here. This is your laptop sleeve. And the upgrade for this new edition of the 28s and the 35s is that this is felted on the inside. My older version is not felted. It's the same slippery fabric as on the outside. It's slippery fabric on the inside. So the felt is nice. It keeps your expensive items more like protected in a soft sleeve. So that's kind of cool. Let me show you how the laptop fits in there. Okay, so we have my laptop as a demonstration. It fits right in. It actually fits in just great. I mean, it's actually kind of nice. Yeah, I do like that a lot. I love that. It has a extra little pocket for a tablet. If you have a tablet, we'll just pull that out so I don't forget. That'd be hilarious if I decide not to keep this one and I shipped it back with my laptop in it. Okay, that'd be real funny. A feature of the Cotopaxi, I don't know if other brands have this. I haven't noticed, but there's this little security tab. And so why this is cool is that, so if you have the zipper, just like say you just had a normal zipper without the security tab, I'm going to show you. Okay, so say you're on a bus or a train and you got your laptop in this, and you're just standing there, and pickpockets are real. I mean, it happens to the best of us, but because they're professionals anyway, they'll just like they know how to carefully unzip something and take it out. So they would just, I'm not one, so I don't know how to do it carefully, but they would slowly just unzip this down, pull out the valuables, and probably leave it unzipped. Probably wouldn't even bother zipping it back up. I don't know how they do things. But anyway, if that's just a regular zipper, they can do that. But if you have this under the zipper pull, the little tab, watch this. You're standing, someone tries to pull it, they can't pull it. Fantastic, right? That's brilliant. So they've done that on all of so all of these have that feature. You also have that feature with the double one too. So what you would do on the double one on the front is you would just go through like this and shove both of them underneath this tab. You shove them both underneath, and that should secure it in place. I think that's how that's supposed to work. So anyway, the only one that's not secure is this little guy right here. So obviously this is not going to hold any valuables. You are absolutely not allowed, you're not allowed, guys, to put in your passport or your wallet into this, because there's no way to lock it. There's no way to secure it. I suppose you could lock. No, you can't lock it. There's no way. There's no way to lock it. There's no security tab. That is, I think, I just don't think they're planning on you putting anything valuable in here. They're expecting that you're not going to do that because they didn't provide any security. So do not do that, guys. You're not allowed to do that. Okay, so let's just go over this one. Just so you can see, it's got the same features, just slightly different colors like we said. But let's look on the inside of this one since it's already opened. I wanted to point out that all of the Cotopaxi bags, all of them have the YKK zippers. If you're not familiar with zippers, I was never a zipper expert. I didn't know. But you'll start to notice the high-end bags will talk about YKK. So if you do like some research on that, you will find out that those are just high-end zippers. And so they're not going to jump off the track. They're just real. I mean, especially these big, thick ones. I mean, they're great. All of the zippers are YKK as far as I understand. So let's show you the inside. Let's do the big pocket first. As you can see, this is all mesh. I love that. It opens up clamshell opening. This is a big pocket. You can fit a lot of things in here, guys. A lot. And this is the side you're actually going to want to put your things. So this is the side that's with the straps. And when you're packing a backpack, this is just a little pro tip, something I found out as I went along my way. You want everything to, as far as I understand, you want the heavy to be in the middle and closest to your back. So I wouldn't put the heavy items down here or up here. Like that would be pointless because it's going to throw off the balance of the weight, and so it's going to make things feel heavier. If you put the heaviest things right here in the center towards your back, towards the straps, that helps you with your load. It's not going to feel heavy at all. So anyway, you've got this side right here. You've got all this. You've got the mesh closing. This side over here, you have another mesh side. And it's this big opening right here. And then you've got the top one right here. And you got this is small. So for a quick trip, for a short trip, for a trip if you're trying to just lighten your load, and if you just want to have literally like having no problem with having an underseat bag, this is your perfect underseat bag. You're not going to have to put this up ahead. You can put this on top if you want to, but I'm just saying that this would qualify. I'm pretty sure I'd have to do the measurements. Let's measure. Actually, I'm going to grab a measuring tape right now. Let's measure this out. It's hard to know because I don't have anything in it, but let's just say empty. What is it? Okay. It's going to be a difficult one. It may not work. It may not work for your underseat bag because there's really no way to squish it, I think. We'd have to look at the measurements for underseat bags, but I was thinking they're somewhere around 18. This is actually 20. So, and this one, it's 12 across, and your depth is, if it was fully filled, the most you would have it is probably 5 or 6. So it's definitely that way. It's definitely fine. It's just the length of it because it's got that solid back on it. But I will tell you, I've used this as an underseat bag. But what I'll do is I have different techniques. I'll just show you my different techniques to use this as underseat bag. But this has worked for me. I've just been able to, because it's, it's flexible if you don't have stuff in it. Since it's used, the cardboard is a bit more flexible. So I'm thinking that the more you use this, you probably could shove it into the little thing. It's just 2 inches. It was 20 instead of 18. So anyway, that would be something to play around with. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you actually have this bag and you've actually used it as the underseat. Some airlines are more picky than others. Some of them make you put it into the little box. If it doesn't fit in the box, you have to pay. Ugh, they're so picky. They're so greedy. I'm sorry, but it's greed. Anyway, so yeah, so that's the inside of the bag. Ultimately, like, I just want to show you size comparisons. So it's not, 28 and a 35 is not that much bigger. It really is. It's not huge in comparison. I don't know. Hopefully you can even see that. But yeah, that's the size comparisons. Let's show it with the different colors so you can see that. I think that makes it easier to maybe notice the differences. Height-wise, let's see what the height-wise is on the 35. It's just 2 inches. It's just I think it goes up by 2 inches in length. So this is 22, but I've used this as an underseat bag a lot of times on budget flights in Europe. EasyJet I've used, but there literally could be hardly anything inside the bag. So like I said, I have a trick with that, but it's a couple tricks. But anyway, I just wanted to show you. So that's the difference in the size comparison. Let's show the size comparison on like the inside. So like this right here, this is the 35 liter. It's quite large versus the 28 liter. Let's show you that. I security tabbed myself out of it. I mean, it's big. It's decent size. This other one feels like it's a bit bigger. Obviously, it's a bigger bag, so of course it's going to be bigger. But that one, and then this one, if you do get a new 35 liter, just keep in mind you will have this little front pocket. Mine doesn't have it because it's the older one. Mine doesn't have that on there. So this does have that. Both of them have that. Let's look on the inside. Actually, let's look on the inside of this bag so you can see the color differences on this one, how it compares. See the differences? Yeah, see how they did that? This one has like more coral. This one's got coral and pink, and yeah, it's just fun. So yeah, so this one, size comparison wise to this one, let's open up this bag. I feel like I'm just throwing bags all over the place here, guys. Okay. This one, let's just zip this up so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so this one right here, you have that size comparison versus, like, it's too hard. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is challenging to do. But we could just show you, like, pretty much, I mean, you're not going to, like, this side over here obviously is much bigger than the 28. It just all depends on what you want, guys. 35 liter has been great for me for the trips I've gone on. I've never had any issues, but like I said, whatever size bag you get, you will fill it. So if you want to keep yourself to minimalism, just get the 28. I do carry my laptop with me always. If I didn't carry a laptop, for sure. And I didn't carry like camera, like I do take camera gear and stuff like that. Not big stuff, like a little GoPro and the, Insta360, I'll take that. Osmo Pocket. So small things, but all the small things add up. So that's why it is nice to have the bigger bag. You can shove a hat in there, all different kinds of things. But you can do the same thing with this. You just have to be smart in how you travel and how you pack. So anyway, if you're interested at all in the different ones, I just wanted to make sure that you had a review of this 28 liter. Sorry for the size comparison. That was totally lame. So maybe I'll try to do a different size comparison by laying them flat. I think that might be the best thing. I'll shoot another video to show that, and I'll do an overlay. So as promised, I'm going to try to do an overlay. This is the 28. Allpa 28. This is the Allpa 35. You can kind of see this one's just a little bit wider, a little bit narrower, a little bit shorter, a little bit longer. And we're talking a little bit as in like 1 or 2 inches in both directions. So anyway, let's grab this tape measure so you can see. We're going to measure so you can see. This small one is like roughly, I mean, let's just get this so you can see it better. It's about 12 or maybe 13. It is lengthwise. I think I saw on here it was about 20. This is empty, guys, so keep that in mind. This one right here was about 21 or 22, I think. That one's 22, if you can see that. And then this one right here was about, I think it was about 15. So I'm telling you, it's inches in difference. We'll hold that to the side in case we need to measure anything else. Let's open these little puppies up. All right, once again, it's not really completely obvious at how they're different from each other. I mean, this is the older version, so keep that in mind. You're not going to get these two pockets if you get a 35 liter today. You're just going to get the one pocket, but it's a lot bigger. Actually, I'm going to show you the 35 liter dark. This right here is a 35 liter dark, and now you can see the actual one that you would be getting if you ordered a 35 liter today. So you have this big pocket versus that pocket. So let's do size comparisons here. You can see that that one inside is about a 10. This one inside is about a 12. So it's about 2 inches. You're gaining about 2 inches from this size to this size. It's 2 inches bigger in all ways. So the inside of this bag, you know, it's the same as the outside. It's like 22, roughly 22 on that side. So you're getting yourself quite a bit more space, you know, 2 inches more per length and width is going to make a difference. But as far as like features are concerned, the features are very similar. It's just the size that's different. So yeah, you have this one with the big thing. This one's the same. See, goes up inside. It's really large. I don't know if you can see up inside there. See that? Anyway, yeah, so that kind of shows you. There's the back side. Keep in mind, this is the dark now. I'm showing you the dark version, but this is the back side. Oh my goodness. You know, I just noticed that. These are much improved. These are much improved. This 35 liter, look how big that is compared to the old one. This is a much larger strap for your hip belt. Wow, that's quite nice. That's really nice. They've really improved that hip belt. So this is going to be even more, and the padding, there's much more padding on this one than this one. This is older too, so that could be part of it. But yeah, this is definitely different. That's really kind of cool, guys. Are these, ooh, that's something that's different. Oh, hey. Okay, so I wanted to share this with you. The 35 liter, the new one is sewn in. These are sewn in. These are permanent. You can't take these off. This one is Velcroed. You can take this off. It's Velcroed inside here, and you can take it off and you can shove it in your bag. You can't do that anymore with the 35 liter. So that's something to know. Wow, this is really kind of interesting. Also, with the old one, I don't have this water bottle, and I do on this one, but we're not comparing old and new right now, but I just wanted to point that out. Wow, that's really interesting. Okay, so the back is, you'll notice on the back of the 28 liter, you have a very, very limited, your hip belt is lame. I mean, honestly, it's not great. You don't have the padding that you do here. So you're going to have a hip belt. So that's great. I'm glad you have that. That's good. I don't think the old ones had the hip belt. So you at least have the hip belt, but it's just not as in depth as this one. So that's just something to keep in mind. And you have better, these are, what's this business? What's this right here? Is that just that? Yeah, that's just your sternum strap, and that's a bit different. That's about the same. It's about the same as my older one. So anyway, just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for, you know, if you need a lot of support for your bag, you might want to go for the 35 liter, because that 35 liter has some great support. So that's that. Okay, guys. You're getting the full raw, unedited version right here. We'll see if any of this stays in. Okay. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I have lots more travel videos in store. So just hit that subscribe button and you'll be notified. And you have to hit the bell if you want to be notified when I post my next one. So anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're loving your life and traveling or just enjoying your home life wherever you are. And I will talk to you soon. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.